Hello there everybody, welcome to Schedule 1. My name is Blue Scores and today we are playing the first episode of this first series of Schedule 1. I actually skipped the prologue, I skipped everything like that, and I am just going to hop right in and we're going to try to do our best to make the best drug farm ever. Literally ever. This operation is called Smoke What You See. So I think I'll be putting that maybe in the title or something along those lines, but yeah, let's get started. We have to put water in the watering can, so let's do that. I have played a little bit of Schedule 1, honestly. I've played a little bit with a friend, and that was pretty fun. I love the concept of this game. It's very addictive. I think we were on like a 2-week bender playing this game until we just got so burnt out of playing it. But I think this game is awesome. Something that definitely a lot of people should have the opportunity to play, at least some games that are like this. I guess we'll wait for that to grow while we package our stuff. Put this in here. I think predominantly I'm going to start off a little slow, obviously, with the way that you're supposed to start off. You know, you're not supposed to necessarily jump into anything too crazy. I think that I know the story of the game, so I know this van eventually is going to implode on itself because of a ruthless gang that is not very happy with us moving into their territory. Yeah, if you have not played this game yet or not seen it on the internet, you are missing out. And I think now we're just going to do a little bit of waiting until that plant grows. Grow, grow little plant, grow big and strong, give me the weed sacks. You guys, sometimes you just need to sing to your little plants, you know? And they'll produce more marijuana for you. I'm gonna take this. I think the biggest thing we need, honestly, is stuff like this. So this is actually a little bit of a tip. If you take this stuff early game, it'll give you a little bit of a head start for late game. So there's also that. Obviously I need to buy a shelf, but yeah. Town square. That away. Dun 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 dun. We are here at the gas mart. Hello, citizen. Open your phone, press tab, read your messages. Oh shit, I skipped an entire portion. I've heard you're in some trouble, but not to talk over the mobile phone. Go find a payphone. Uncle Nelly! God damn, good to hear your voice, buddy. Looks like our luck has finally run out. The feds have got me locked up while I wait for a trial. Glad to hear you managed to slip out, though. Back before I moved to Serena Flats, I used to live out there in Hyland Point. Not the nicest town around, but plenty of opportunity for someone in your line of work. And memory serves, I got some cash stashed out there. It ain't much, but it'll get you enough back on your feet. If you can find the stash near the town hall fountain and the canal and behind the supermarket, go grab it and head back to the RV and we'll go from there. Coolio! Thank you, Uncle Nelly. What the fuck? Alright, we got 1. We got 2. And then we got 3. Oh shit, those are cops. Whoa! Oh my god, everybody scatter! No! It was good old Bertha, my beautiful RV. The lady of my dreams. Oh, they took her from me too soon. Oh, you bastards. Welcome to Hyland Point. This is our territory. Don't interfere. Tuberculosis, why? Fuck. Arthur Morgan, no! Please have good news for me, Uncle Nelson. Well, shit. That's not ideal. There's a powerful cartel in town, the Benzies family. I figured they'd eventually be a problem, but didn't think they'd find you this quickly. Looks like you're gonna need somewhere low-key to stay for a while. Yeah, fucking Unc knows ball. Head over to the motel and ask about getting a room. After that, you'll be needing some new equipment. There's a hardware store just northeast of the motel. Grab a grow tent, soil, and a watering can. Haha, joke's on you, Uncle Benz, or Uncle Nelly. I have a watering can. Alright, check on the map. So I have little customers, like little clientele that I can purchase to. And then I can kind of go from there and then expand my business all the way out everywhere. And if you haven't got the premise of this game yet, it's a game about making drugs. Vanish. Hello, Donna. I'd like to rent a room, please. 75 a week. Okay, cool. Also, would you like a free sample? You better like it. 87. Yeah, thanks, Donna. Hopefully I get a discount on my room. $75 a night is fucking insane. Okay, that's actually one of the cheaper hotel rooms. Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do currently is the shop's about to close soon. The hardware store at least. So I'm gonna put everything that I can in here. So that fits. So I have nothing suspicious on me. And then most likely what I'm gonna do is buy another shelf, and then maybe another grow tent, and some soil and all that jazz. I only have $300 even though, so that's kind of an issue. Alright. Hello there, what can I do for you? I'd like to purchase something. We're gonna get one grow tent. We're gonna get, obviously, the soil for more than just one, so 3. So I have 3, and then I already have a watering can, but I have to buy one because that's what the game wants me to do. Insufficient balance, visit an ATM, deposit cash. Are you fucking kidding me? Fine. Cool. You should have my order still saved. Yep. Then head back to the till room. Hey friend, you're new, right? Nice to see a fresh face in town. I'm Dan. I run this here hardware store. What kind of work are you in? I work in agriculture, big bud. Well, ain't that nice? I always fashion a bit of gardening myself. Here's some spade grow on the house. Welcome to Hyland Point. Thank you so much. Oh, honey, I'm home. Let's close the fucking blinds. Okay, the light's on. Okay, perfect. Alright, yeah, so right now what we need to do is we need to make enough room for everything at the moment. So I'm going to put that in this corner, turn that on, so I have a little bit more light in the foresight. I cannot move that because currently I obviously don't have whatever the fuck. Can I fucking rotate this? So I have to leave it here for now. Fuck. Fine. Alright. So I'm going to put the packing station right here, and then I'm going to put, honestly, my grow tent and everything else right here. Perfect. And then I'm going to put my speed grow in here. Grab that. Put some soil in there. This is honestly probably the most satisfying part, is actually making everything. I really like the concept. I think it's fucking awesome. And it gives you like a little side quest, like a little mini thing to do. Like a little mini game, you know? And I remember when I was a kid, like Mama's Cooking, whatever the hell, and like all those other little games where you had those little side quests. Those were always interesting to me. And kind of fun. Something about it being a little satisfying, you know? Alright, put that there. Put that there. There's a mandatory curfew between 9 and 5 a.m. Police will begin to arrest you if you're seen outside. Well, isn't that fucking awesome? Yeah, and honestly, like, there's nothing else that we can literally do right now because we have nothing to, we have nothing to do. We have nothing, so we're just gonna fucking sleep. Nice, 160 XP. Talked on Uncle Nelson at a payphone. Alright, bet. I already watered these. It's because I fucking... Damn, I fucked that up. It's fine. You're almost ready to go, but you're missing one key ingredient. Weed seeds. You need to speak to a supplier to get your hands on some seeds. I'll Pass your number on to Albert Hoover, the local weed seed supplier. That's a fucking tongue twister. Say that 5 times fast. Local weed seed supplier. Local weed seed. Send him a message and request a dead drop. I've vouched for you, so you won't have to pay up front. Your order will go on your tab, which you can pay off in the future. Yippee! What is up, Albert? Hello, our mutual friend has asked me to help you acquire some marijuana seeds. Send me a message you'd like to order some. Nelson has put up in a good word for you, so I'll provide you a tab, which you can pay off later. Okay, I need order a dead drop. I need to do... Let's do 3. Working on it. Should be ready in an hour, 30 minutes. Okay, cool. And in the meantime, I can go and distribute my product to get some more people to want to buy it and stuff. Yeah, this game is a lot of like just finding people and hope they say yes. Okay, we can't go around that area just yet, like this area around the casino. We can only stay in this local vicinity, which is this small little town like place. What the fuck? I didn't even know you can go in here. Want free sample, bud? Try that. 87% chance. I'm pretty sure it's probably the best thing you've ever tried. 110. Yes, sir. Oh, hello. Is this Mrs. Ming? Oh my. Oh, this is Mrs. Kim. I can't get her either because she's not in the... Okay, I gotta collect my dead drop. Alleyway behind the grocery store. Oh, wait, what about you? Come here, lady. You're from here regionally, right? You live here every once in a while? Want a free sample? Pretty please. Come on, 63. That's a good odd. It's above 50. Yeah. Let's go. Alright. Now I have to find behind the grocery store. How do we behind the grocery store? Okay. I genuinely didn't even know there was a grocery store in the game. I completely forgot. Found it. Okay, cool. Ooh, can I give you some? Can I give you a free sample? Nope. Okay. So what about you? Young man! Wait! Can I give you a free sample? Can I give you? Never mind. Hey, pal. Can I give you a free sample? Okay. Damn. Oh, Jesse. Oh, wow. Okay, damn. Very nice, I guess. Mrs. Ming! Oh, I can't give anything to her yet. Fuck! Okay, we're gonna come back in here and we're gonna do the things for this at the moment, because as much as I want to keep trying to find people to give free samples to, it's gonna be very, very difficult because 1, there's not that many people to give samples to, and 2, because they are all just saying no at the moment. They don't want anything, so I'm like, okay, cool. That's awesome. Especially Jessie, which is insane because her addiction level to everything is like fucking times 1,000. Okay. Brink. Yup. Put it in there. Nice. And then we can put this in the trash, which I think the trash is pretty much fucking full, and we need garbage bags because those are important. Yeah, it says literally buy a trash bag from the hardware store. I do kind of want to try to utilize some speed grow, but I don't want to use it for these. I want to use it for how do I rotate this? There we go. Now I can get to here, and I can get to the water, and get to everything. I want to use the speed grow on this one because this one's not as good. So I feel like it'll have a little bit more of a harder time growing, I guess you could say. There's cops outside my door. This sucks. I'm gonna try not to get caught. Honestly, I'm gonna try not to get caught and get in trouble with the law in this series, but man, you only run so far. Okay. Yeah, speed grow it up. Let's go. Yeah, these are already 20%, and this is only 53. So it's way different. Let's go and grab trash bag from the hardware store, and then buy plant trimmers, and then 10 baggies, and then list OG Kush for sale. Do all the things it's telling me on the thing. Boom! Hey, what's up, buddy? I'd like to make some purchase. 10 baggies. A plant trimmer. Where are the trash bags? Trash bag, trash grabber. I know that's not a requirement, but it's my requirement because fuck picking it up by hand. We have all these other unlocks. Cool. Nice. I'm also playing this game like now because of the new updates that came out. I did see a lot on like the Reddit and stuff like that. Or not on the Reddit, but on the like the Discord page that they had a couple of things that dropped. And I want to get to a point where I can see if it's helpful or see if it's like beneficial for the game, you know? At least in my opinion. Trash bag. Eat it bag trash. Nice. Put this in the recycler. Yep, and get some money from that. Yeah, right now it's gonna be very slow. very fucking slow. There's not gonna be a lot going on at all. But we can make it work, you know? Okay, I have 2 fucking water cans. Probably shouldn't have taken the water cans, but it's fine. I have some baggies, so I can be able to do that, and then I can... These are all growing, so these won't take very long. There we go. Put this in here. Oh my god. Thank you. Schmink. Schmink. Now we can put the rest of this back on the shelf, and then we can just stack those and make almost a 20 stack, and then when these are done growing, we can clip them and then put them back on the shelf, and then rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. I am going to put that this is on the market for sale. This is OG Kush. Cool. And wait for a message from a customer. That was fast. So it's not necessarily good to start raising the price of your products just yet until you start getting that little bar at the top underneath their name into the green or like into the blue. If they get a star next to their name, you can start manipulating the prices more, and you can start actually making them charge and pay more for your product, even though your product is not worth that much. So it's like if my product, I was selling like some bum ass weed, because this has a blue star, which means that it's pretty decent weed. But if it was like shitty weed, you know, and I raised the price on it and the bar was lower, like by their name, that would probably piss them off, and it. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, it would probably piss them off, and they probably wouldn't buy my product, which is an issue. Yeah, see how like the green, this one's green. It goes, I think it goes green, blue, purple, and then gold. I think for like the rankings of like the quality of the weed. Yeah, I'll do that. Fuck it. And then another tip for whenever you want to do runs, especially like night runs and stuff, you do not want to do deals anytime after midnight. Like let me kind of put it into perspective. When I get another deal, I'll show you guys what I mean, but that also helps with like getting more money. And the whole point of this game is to get as much money as you possibly can. Okay, we're gonna go out and make a couple deals. I'm gonna try to find these people and hook them up with some product. Pretty sure there is a person over here in this little back alley behind the hardware store. Yep. Nice. What is up, Peggy? I've sold to you before. Well, not sold. I've given you a free sample, but yeah. and then they ask for different varieties of quality. So she's asking for green, which is 165. I'm probably gonna get a little bit more money because I'm giving her a blue product. Yeah, and then exceeded quality and then delivery bonus for doing it within a reasonable time frame. But the more I sell, the more money I make, the more people that want to buy my product, and then I can just build an empire and defeat the Benzies and make them look like, you know, absolute chuds compared to what the fuck I'm doing. Gotta be kind of stuffy with this one. God damn it, dude! There's a cop like right there. Okay, he's walking away. Woo! Okay, let's go. Okay, we got 3 deals, and now we talked to Uncle Nelson. You finished a few deals and made some decent cash, but if you're looking to make real money, you'll need to expand your operations. More product, more customers. The best way to gain new customers is to give a free sample to a friend or of an existing customer, and then you can view all potential customers on your map, grab some weed, and give them a free sample. With a bit of luck, they'll agree to become a customer. To keep up with more customers, you'll need more product. The motel room isn't going to cut it for much longer. Time for an upgrade. There's a cheap room for sale above the Chinese restaurant just north of your motel room. Save 800 and then go and ask for buying a room from Mrs. Ming! We fucking love Mrs. Ming! Honestly, Mrs. Ming is an absolute G. She just does shit to do shit. Doesn't take shit from nobody. Okay, I think it's time to rest up, sleep one more time. Nice. Almost $500. Street rat level 2. Coolio. Now we have a couple of tasks to do for tomorrow. I would say that we're going to leave this episode here and then kind of push on the next one whenever we go and start back up again. We can go and talk to Mrs. Ming, stay over the 800, and then maybe start diving into some other drugs instead of just the weed. I'm pretty sure it's definitely going to be a slower start for sure, but we'll get there. We'll get nice and big and comfy whenever we have the opportunity to and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your guys' support on my videos and like the content that I'm pushing out. Let me know if you guys do want to see more Schedule 1, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much. Peace.